From now on, we will learn how to recording of operation in the Oil Record Book Part 1 under MEPC 1 Circular 736 Revision 2. This guidance only includes sections C2I. Operations should be recorded in chronological order as they have been executed on board. Dates should be entered in day, month, year format. Incineration or landing ashore of oily garbage and use filters should be recorded in the Garbage Record Book only. All entries are to be made and signed by the officer or officers in charge of the operations concerned, and each completed page shall be signed by the master of the ship. Do not leave any full lines empty between successive entries. If the wrong entry has been recorded in the Oil Record Book, it should immediately be struck through with a single line in such a way that the wrong entry is still legible. The wrong entry should be signed and dated with the new corrected entry following. Tank nomenclature should be recorded as per the format noted within the International Oil Pollution Prevention Certificate. Code C. The Code C is a code that records the operations for storage, transport, and disposal of oily residues. Remaining amount of all oil residue tanks listed in Item 3.1 of the IOPPC should be recorded using Item 11 of the Code C at weekly intervals. Let's take a look at an example to learn how to write in details. Example 1. In case of the weekly inventory of oil residues tanks, Item 11.1, name of tank listed under Item 3.1 in the supplement to the IOPPC. Item 11.2, capacity of the tank. Item 11.3, total quantity of retention are recorded for each tank using Code C. Example 2. In case of recording of oil residue collected by manual operation in oil residue tank, Section 11.1, name of tank listed under Item 3.1 in the supplement to the IOPPC. Section 11.2, capacity of the tank. Section 11.3, total quantity of retention. Section 11.4, quantity of residue collected by manual operation are recorded using Code C. Note: operator-initiated manual collection, where oil residue is transferred into the oil residue tank. Examples of such operations could be collection of oil residue from fuel oil separator drain tanks, collection of oil residue by draining engine sump tanks. In case of disposal, bunker samples, collection of sludge from bilge water holding tanks. In this case, a disposal entry for bilge water is also needed. Methods of transfer or disposal of residues is recorded using Item 12 of the Code C. Let's take a look at an example to learn how to write in details. Example 3. In case of disposal of oil residue via shore connection, quantity transferred, name of tank listed under Section 3.1 of IOPP certificate, quantity retained, and identity or name of sludge received or shore facility collected, and name of port are recorded on the Section 12.1 of C Code. Note: ship's masters should obtain from the operator of the reception facilities, which includes barges and tank trucks, a receipt or certificate detailing the quantity of oil residue transferred, together with the time and date of the transfer. This receipt or certificate, if attached to the Oil Record Book Part 1, may aid the master of the ship in proving that his ship was not involved in an alleged pollution incident. The receipt or certificate should be kept together with the Oil Record Book Part 1. Example 4. In case of draining of water from an oil residue tank, listed under Item 3.1 in the supplement to the IOPPC, to a bilge water holding tank, listed under Item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC, quantity of water drained from oil residue tank, quantity retained and name of tank collected, quantity retained are recorded using Item 12.1 of Code C. Please note the following. Example 5. In case of transfer from one oil residue tank to another oil residue tank, both listed under Item 3.1 in the supplement to the IOPPC, quantity transferred, name of tank, quantity retained, name of tank collected and quantity retained are recorded using Item 12.2 of Code C. Example 6. In case of incineration of oil residue in incinerator, quantity transferred and name of tank listed under Item 3.1 in the supplement to the IOPPC, and quantity retained, time burned in incinerator are recorded using Item 12.3 of Code C. Example 7. In case of burning of oil residue in boiler, quantity of sludge transferred, name of tank, and quantity retained, time burned in boiler, are recorded using Item 12.3 of Code C. Example 8. In case of evaporation of water from an oil residue tank, listed under Item 3.1 in the supplement to the IOPPC, quantity of water evaporated, name of tank, and quantity retained are recorded using Item 12.4 of Code C. Example 9. In case of regeneration of fuel oil from oil residue, quantity of sludge disposed, and quantity of sludge by regeneration of fuel, name of tank and quantity of water in tank, listed under Item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC, are recorded using Item 12.3 of Code C. Note, for your information, this record applied to case that tank for regeneration of fuel was listed under Item 3.2.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC. Code D. When the engine room bilge is discharged overboard by the non-automatic starting method, or is transported or disposed of by other methods, record using Code D. Let's take a look at an example 2, learn how to write in details. Example 10. In case of pumping of bilge water from engine room bilge wells to a tank listed under Item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC, Item 13. Quantity of bilge water transferred. Item 14. Start and stop times. Item 15. Name of tank listed under Item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC, and quantity retained are recorded using Code D. Example 11. In case of transfer of bilge water between tanks listed in item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC. Item 13. Quantity of bilge water transferred, and name of tank, and quantity retained. Item 14. Start and stop time transferred. Item 15.3. Name of collected tank and quantity retained are recorded using code E. Example 12. In case of pumping of bilge water overboard from tank listed in item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC. Item 13. Quantity of bilge water disposed, and name of tank, tank capacity, quantity retained. Item 14. Start and stop times disposed overboard. Item 15.1. Start and stop positions disposed are recorded using code E. Example 13. In case of disposal of bilge water from tank listed in item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC to oil residue tank listed in item 3.1 in the supplement to the IOPPC. Item 13. Quantity of bilge water transferred and retained. Item 14. Start and stop times transferred. Item 15.3. Name of tank collected and quantity retained are recorded under code E. Note: a code C11 for recording may be required if this operation is a manual operator-initiated operation. Example 14. In case of disposal of bilge water to reception facilities. Item 13. Quantity of bilge water disposed, and name of tank listed under item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC, quantity retained. Item 14. Start and stop times transferred. Item 15.2. Name of receiver are facility collected and name of port are recorded using code E. Code E. In case of automatic starting of discharge overboard, transfer or disposal, otherwise of bilge water, which has accumulated in machinery spaces, record using code E. Let's take a look at an example to learn how to write in details. Example 15. In case of pumping of bilge water overboard via 15 ppm equipment from tank listed in item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC, or from engine room bilge wells. Item 16. Start time for pumping, and ship's position and name of tank. Item 18. Stop time are recorded using code E. Example 16. In case of transfer of bilge water from engine room bilge wells to a tank listed under item 3.3 in the supplement to the IOPPC. Item 17. Transfer start time and name of tank. Item 18. Stop time are recorded using code E. We have learned how to make the Oil Record Book Part 1. According to MEPC 1, Circular 736, Revision 2. Thank you for watching.